Welcome to Beauty Writer Roundup. I'm Jazz.
And I'm Geordie.
And today we're going to be talking about all things period undies.
So period undies are not a new concept. They've been around for actually quite a while. They have a bit more of an absorbent area, so you don't have to wear any other sanitary items. You can just wear these undies and they are there to absorb. I think a lot of people think period undies are like this big nappy, big thick nappy that you have to wear, but they're actually not. These days, they just look like normal undies and they're really comfy.
So we've got some here from Love Luna. They're one of our newer, brands to join Adore. And they have actually been making period undies since 2018. So I think it's still a little bit of stigma surrounding the topic. So it's not as discussed, but these guys have been changing the game.
That's how I prepared earlier. So they actually have a few different types. So these ones are the bikini briefs and they have cute little lace around the edge, but there are other ones and it really depends on firstly what you want to wear for comfort, but also how heavy your flow is, if you want to wear them to bed, if you want to wear them during the day, and I guess just really what your preference is. So I know that the bikini ones are about a 2 to 3 regular tampons absorbency in comparison to the fuller briefs.
Which these are 3 to 4 regular tampons, and I believe they're good to wear overnight as well. So if you want to sleep in your period undies, because they do have this extended panel that you can see that goes from the back to the front. So obviously when you're lying down, you can imagine, especially if you have a heavy flow as well, it's just going to give you that extra layer of protection so you're not panicking that you're leaking, which you won't anyway, but I know that's a concern a lot of people have. Your midi brief. So this is similar, I guess, to the bikini, but you've got a little bit more length there. So if you prefer to wear your undies a little bit higher. So all of these other ones we just looked at are cotton, recycled cotton, I think. And then the bamboo is, I guess, just a different fiber. It's a more sustainable fiber. From memory, I think it's like 45 billion sanitary products go into landfill every year, which is insane. And then once they're in landfill, they take like up to 800 years to decompose. So I think the writing's on the wall in that sense that obviously these are a more sustainable option.
I think they're also a bit more cost effective.
Yeah,
You're
definitely.
just not constantly buying packets of tampons
Absolutely.
and pads. Like you can buy these and I think they last for 9 to 12 months.
Yeah, it's
if
a
you
long
wash
time.
them, if you wash them according to instructions, that's a lot of use for it
Absolutely.
as well.
Over your lifetime, if you think about how many tampons you go through or pads every month, and then think about that over I don't know, however long you have your period for, 50 is that a long time? 50 years feels like.
I think that's too long.
30 to 40. Anyways, it's a lot of tampons and pads. Let's just put it that way.
I think also Love Luna described it as you need to make this personal for your flow. So if you know that you go through 3 to 4 tampons in a certain amount of hours, then you should look at how absorbent those pairs of undies are. And that's how you should guide how often you're changing your undies.
You kind of know your own body, right? And you can kind of feel if it's starting to get a little bit uncomfortable, a little bit wet. I think it's just listen to your body because there's no real one answer.
Yeah, if you want to change them more often. There's nothing against that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. To wash them, immediately after you take them off, you should rinse them in cold water until the water is flowing off clear. To really look after them the best, pop them in a wash bag with your coloured washing, and you can pop it on a cold wash too.
And to dry it, Love Luna have a really good point about trying to dry it in sunlight because there's, and I'm probably going to get this word wrong, but antimicrobial or bacterial properties.
Right.
So it helps with, I guess, just making sure that they're really clean if you're worried. Yeah, don't leave them in a laundry with no light or mold.
I think wash them straight away.
Yeah.
So I honestly was one of those people that was a bit hesitant about period undies, especially if I was wearing leggings to the gym. And then I tried these ones actually with the lace on them. They're actually so comfy and you can't see the lines and it doesn't feel like it actually just feels like normal undies.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm really surprised at how much I love them.
Yeah, absolutely. They feel like just a normal pair of undies, to be honest. When I was trying them, I kind of just forgot. And I think there's something nice about not having to worry about changing your tampon and free bleeding, I guess is you would call it. They also recommend them for women post-pregnancy.
Yes.
They're safe for women to wear after
Yeah.
or during pregnancy as well, where you would get like a bit of leaking and discharge. All of the Love Luna range, they're between $15 to $20 per pair. So pretty affordable, I guess, like you were saying, like if you think about long-term, how many sanitary products you're buying, and they're not cheap. So, you know, it's a little bit more upfront, but I think in the long term, it definitely pays off.
Love Luna sizes go up to a 22, so they're very inclusive in size, and we stock all those sizes at Adore as well.
So if you have a period, then you need period undies, period.
Period. Period.
Period.
Period.
Couldn't help myself.
That was good. That was so beauty editor of you.